Welcome back, everybody. DarkSpyder here, FS22. Again, today I want to talk about this little hidden gem I found. You know, I'm a big fan of the TLX line, as everybody knows. If you watch my videos, you know I'm a huge fan, especially like the TLX Phoenix, TLX 9000. Just all of them. I love the Winter Wolf. I love that TLX enclosed trailer. I've never really done a video on it, but I should. It's a really good trailer. But anyways, I saw this Lizard Torpedo. It's a decent sized download at 42 meg. And it's by Eric Isaac and Agro Mods. Of course, if it's on PlayStation, you can get it on Xbox, and it's on PC. I found it interesting because there probably is more options on this truck than any other truck I've seen out there. Let's look at this Torpedo. So it says 550 V8 on it. Let's click on it. This thing has a ton of different options. It's very Shih Tzu looking truck with that stubby nose. Luckily, you don't have to worry about it breathing like a little Shih Tzu dog. But anyways, the options you have is chassis 6x2, 6x4 is what I went with on another one. But anyways, then you can go to a lowered 6x2 and a lowered 6x4 and then back to chassis 6x2. What this right here is just a base. This is adding nothing, just how it comes. All right. And if we go back in and we look at that base model, it says 550 horsepower, automatic, 74 miles per hour. Doesn't change on any of the models that you choose, and it's 12.1 tons. If you go down, you have several different engine options. You go from 550 horsepower up to 650, 730, 770, and then 1350. And the description says that is for daring players. I added one engine option, 770T V8, which is what we're showing here with a chip with 1,350 horsepower for daring players. So your tires, there's not much that you're going to be able to choose from on tires. There just really isn't. That's all there is. That one, and then you have that one. Wheel setup, you get a reducer hub with cover, so forth. So, so you're only going to get a couple. Chassis protection, full protection bar. You can put you some cab decals on there. Now that says King of the Road. Let's see what else we got here. Lizard truck. I think that's a cat. Exhaust, you got straight American, curved American, 3 mouths, protective grille. Now here's where you start getting into a lot of your options is up front. Protective grille, I mean, there's so many to go through, honestly, guys. I mean, it's got, you can get different colored lanterns that they put on here, paintable grille. I mean, there are a lot of options. Lantern bars, bar and rounded blue lanterns. I mean, there are a lot of different options for lighting, the bumpers. Just a ton. I mean, there are more options on this truck. I really like those little Michelin guys, but I don't like the blue lights. And I couldn't find one. I couldn't find an option on this particular part that would give me the little Michelin men in clear lights, which was a little disappointing. I really like those little Michelin men sitting up there. It makes me think of Ghostbusters. Little Stay Puft Marshmallow Men on my truck. See white lanterns and Michelin. So, I mean, I guess you could do it that way. I think that's what maybe I did do. I have to look. Horns and sidebar. I will tell you that if there's an update to be done on this mod, please update the horn. It's horrible. Warning lights, bar on roof. I mean, dude, guys, there are a lot of options to go through on this thing. You're going to have to go through. I mean, you got curtains you can put inside. Grill styles, there's plenty of those. Clear glass. There's only dark or clear. So sun visor standard or painted, or you can go with whatever large sun visor. Oh, I see. It's like a smoke. I see. It's dark. Couldn't hardly see it. It blended in so well. I kind of like that one. But anyways, cabin roof. You can go with a high or a low. Special steering wheel. Yes. There is a special steering wheel inside on the other truck that I have set aside. Your colors, there's a decent amount of colors. Let's do some Pepto-Bismol, or for certain types of cancer awareness. What's this? This pink matte. Now that's like the Pink Panther right there. Definitely lots and lots of colors to choose from, guys. I don't think you're going to be wanting on the colors. Let's go with this hideous green. Let's try this one. Lots of colors, lots of colors. White, no thank you. That one's not too bad. I like that one. I like burnt orange. I know that's not really what it's called, but that's what I call it, burnt orange. All right, so there's a lot of the options, but let me show you some of the good and let me show you some of the bad. So this one is all decked out as everything that you could think of to put in this truck. Now, let's go back one more time. Trucks. So your base is 145 and it's 230, about 250,000 to get it all decked out. Just depends on what you want. I mean, it's even got little steps up here. There's more. I mean, this thing is like the sun. There's so much lights on it. Got lights all the way around it. So the positive aspect of this mod is I like the options that I can choose for it. I really, really do. So good job on picking the mods. I'm sorry, of the options when you made this mod. Let's get in it. It's a little sluggish to go, but that's okay. Wouldn't say it's squirrely to drive. But listen to this. Here's the negative. I let off the accelerator, no Jake brake. Now, why would you do a mod and not put a Jake brake on a truck? I don't know. So, downside, no Jake brake. Let's change that. Put that Jake brake sound in there when I let off the accelerator. I think you can do it. I know you can do it. I got faith in you. As far as driving, it's pretty decent. It is a little squirrely when you get up to 75, and it does flip pretty easy. It's very top heavy. With the way this thing is built, and it does not flip back over. It doesn't even try like a lot of the other trucks. So if you flip it, you're going to reset it, period. There is no getting back up onto your tires like a Phoenix or a Roadrunner or anything like that. This flips, you're resetting it. There it is. Let me just show you. Oh, look at that. It did. It came back. I think I'm stuck in there we go. But under normal circumstances, if you flip and it's on its side and you're not sliding, I couldn't get it to come back. I had to reset it. It doesn't drive bad, and it's rated for 12 tons. So what I wanted to show you was the difference between the 1300 horsepower and the base model at, I don't remember what it was. What was the base? One more time. So base is 550 horsepower, and this is at 1350. So what I did was, let's get out real quick. This doesn't tell me how much it weighs, but you can imagine it probably weighs a pretty good amount because these are dual hoppers. So 75,000 liters a week. Let's back her up. Let's put her on there. Boom, there she's attached. 75,600. So here we go. It's definitely very truckish starting out. That granny gear right there, it's heavy. But it goes. It's a little slow, guys. It's a little slow pulling. But it's going. And it's not terrible. I mean, it's no Phoenix, but it, not every truck can be the Phoenix. But it goes. But there's a couple of things I want to show you really quick. Check this out. Let's stop it right here. We're going to zoom in. If you look up top left-hand corner, I'm going to hit the left bumper so you guys see it's moving, right? Above that, you know where your truck is, you hit triangle and you're going to go to your 2 hoppers. Let's hit it one more time. And it says at the bottom of our little info screen there, it says control group chassis suspension 1. Now watch the front bumper height from the ground. We're going to go down. Now that's all the way down. Now I wonder if it drives any different. Not really. Alright, so let's raise it back up. As you can see, she's going up. Airbags, baby. Anyways, so you can raise and lower that suspension. Now let's go to, let's hit triangle again. Now it says control groups, seats, and steering wheel. So let's jump inside the cab. Let's take a look inside. So the inside of the cab looks pretty good. I mean, you know, what are you going to do? There's your little sleeper berth, I guess. At least you won't fall out because your head will be trapped behind that seat and your feet will be trapped behind this seat. But anyways, I don't see a CB, which, I mean, it's okay. Wait, what is this? I think that's a CB. But anyways, we're in here to look at the seats and the steering wheel. So let's hit left bumper. And you got rotate crane right, raise crane arms. So let's go right. That's the height of your seat. Okay. And for somebody like me, I'm really tall. So let's lower it down. And then the steering wheel, since I'm so tall, we can actually move the seat back and forth. Let's move it all the way back. Let's hit the right bumper. And your steering wheel can move up. And we can move it down. Look at that. That's nice. Now, if we want to go up, we can zoom it in and out. Pretty slick, right? I don't know too many trucks that have this particular part on it. It's kind of cool. The only thing missing is that I see that little lizard logo on the steering wheel. It should be like an Optimus Prime. Should be an Autobot symbol maybe. But anyways, I'm kidding. I know they can't do that. Licensing and copyright and all that, right? But it'd still be cool. All right, so now let's hit triangle one more time. This is your windows. Obviously, we can raise and lower the windows. All right. Nothing really spectacular new there. We've been able to do that, Roadrunner, things like that, so it's not anything new, but it's still cool. Let's hit triangle one more time. Now that says spoiler, and you may say, what are you talking about? Well, let's take a look up top. I'm trying to get a good view. It's hard to get a good view of this, but watch this. Right bumper, use the right stick, and we're going to lower the spoiler down. Hang on, I dropped it there. There we go. We're going to keep lowering it down till it's all the way down. So now our spoiler is all the way down. Now let's raise her back up. Kind of cool, right? I think it's kind of cool. Like I said, there's plenty of lights. There's just parking lights. Plenty of lights for you. Let's turn on our coming through lights. I'm coming through. Come on. Wide load, whatever have you. I don't think that's actually equivalent for wide load. You have to have the, I mean, legally, but in a game, who knows? Who cares? But I like that. I do like that a lot. I like how it looks. So a lot of positives about this mod. I would say as far as the truck goes, I would improve the Jake brake. The horn is horrible. I mean, that sounds like a car alarm. But in all honesty, though, I'm going to be realistic. I don't think there's a truck horn out there that I like yet. So, but it doesn't pull bad when it's fully loaded. But I'm going to show you real quick here. Let me hit triangle and go back to the trailer. And we're going to pull into the lot here on Elm Creek. All right, we're just going to drop that by. Now, let's go get the base model and let's see how different it is. You're going to be surprised. I think I was surprised how different it is between all decked out and then base model. Come on. All right. Watch this. Now I'm just going to put cruise on. Just put the cruise control on. Because as you can see, it's struggling. It is struggling. Now, it's probably because it's that 6x2 chassis. Even base, I'd say if you put it on the 6x4, that way all the wheels are moving, you know, it'd probably do better. But up this hill, it really doesn't like it. And come on. Come on. You could do it. There you go. So, you know, there you go. Say what you will. It's got a lot of pros to this truck. I still think it's better than that WD-90 or whatever, 900, whatever it is. Maybe not pulling. Obviously, that one would pull better. And it'd take more weight, but I just don't like that truck. There it goes. See, it'll pull it. But you're going to be a little while. That's probably the most realistic pulling out of a parking lot with a fully loaded trailer that I've seen in this game yet. I mean, it was struggling, and it's not going to like going through the grass either. I guarantee it. So it's doing okay. But guys, there you have it. That's what I was wanting to look at. I wanted to look at this truck. This is honestly my first look, as much as yours. Well, kind of a second look. All I did was just get that one out and I drove it around a little bit, but I didn't really mess with it or anything like that. I haven't used it in the game yet. How's that? But a nice little hidden gem for you. You know, maybe we can get with these modders and they can make a couple improvements on it. And I think this will be a good contender, you know, for a truck, you know. For a good, solid truck. It's just awfully stubby. I don't know. You know, I don't know if it's the rear end needs to be a little longer or the nose needs to be a little longer, but it's just so stubby. I don't mind it though. Again, so there it is, guys. Lots and lots of options for you. But, you know, depending on what you're doing, is it going to be the truck you're going to want to use? I don't know. Me, I don't know. Maybe all decked out like this, where it actually can pull. I don't know though. It's doubtful. You know, if I was on multiplayer and, you know, we were doing like logging or, now probably not logging because I don't know how well it'd do, but anything that they had to do over the road, like they had to travel across the map, I'd probably use this truck for that. You know, hauling grains away or, you know, cotton away or something like that. But I'd really, really like to see some improvements on this mod. And I really think that if they did, if they worked on the horsepower and what it can pull and how it pulls it, and for all that's holy, put a Jake brake on it and change the horn. And I really think they'd have a solid truck that people would enjoy using. Because all the options are there. It's got plenty of lights. Look, little Michelin men up there. So I did get it, and I've used LEDs. So there is an LED option, by the way. That's a squirrel moment with ADHD, guys. That's what life is like. But anyways, that's it for today, guys. Do me a favor, like and subscribe. We're on our way. We're really trying to get you guys the greatest content, and we're striving to be different than what else is out there. Doesn't mean that they're bad and we're good. That just means that we're trying to be different. That's all I'm striving to do. I want you to like the content. So like and subscribe. Hit that notifications button so you know when I'm putting out new content. Be on the lookout. I'm going to have it in our on this channel. We are like I said before, we're starting another channel that's going to be all kinds of gaming. Let me know what you guys like in the comments. If there's something for FS22 or even 25 that you want to see, let me know in the comments. You got to let me know. I have gotten a lot of requests, and I think I've fulfilled most of those so far. Still got some other ones I'm doing. So feel free to drop me a line, leave me a comment, let me know what you want to see, whether it be 22 or 25. And when the other channel comes over, the same thing. If there's games you guys want to see, let me know. But as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.